Get a real job like your sister, Mom said, her voice slicing through the morning calm. They were showcasing her again. My sister, the junior attorney, the golden child with her neat files, tight bun, and predictable victories. I didn't argue. I just smiled, poured my coffee, and waited for the Forbes journalist to arrive. The toast was midair when the announcement hit the screen. Billionaire List 2025, unexpected new entry. Her smile froze. His hand, the man beside her, trembled slightly. And I finally spoke. 2 years ago, I wasn't the one sitting at that table. Back then, I was still trying to prove that my startup was more than a hobby, trying to hold together a relationship with a man who called me brilliant until my ideas started working. His name was Ethan. He said we were partners in life, in business, in dreams. I believed him. He believed in my work too, until someone else believed more. It started with late replies, a phone turned face down, a smile that didn't reach his eyes. He said he was just helping my sister polish her presentation for a legal client. But when I found my pitch deck in her folder, renamed, rebranded hers, the world slowed to silence. They didn't even bother to change the font. That night, I didn't cry. I listened. Through the thin walls, their laughter sounded like a verdict being read. They thought I'd shatter. Instead, I studied them. Every word, every post, every deal. My sister flaunted her wins. Ethan bragged about his latest venture, my algorithm. My sleepless nights turned into their spotlight. So I built again, quietly, under a different name, through shell companies and silent partners. Same code, same foundation, improved and re-engineered with every ounce of betrayal they gave me. I filed the patents first this time. And when my prototype caught the attention of Atlas Ventures, I didn't sign with my name. I signed as N.R. Vale, an identity with no history, no sister, no lover. Months later, I got an invitation. My sister's firm was hosting a gala, Innovation and Law, Bridging the Future. She was the keynote speaker. Ethan was listed as her strategic partner and the guest of honor, the mysterious founder of Vale Tech. I almost laughed. That night, the ballroom shimmered. Champagne, cameras, and people pretending not to envy each other. Mom was glowing. "Your sister's making us proud," she whispered. I just nodded, adjusting the cufflinks Ethan once gave me, gold, engraved with EM. He'd forgotten he ever did. When the Forbes journalist approached, Ethan straightened his tie. He thought they were there for him. They weren't. The journalist brushed past and stopped in front of me. "Mr. Vale," she smiled, extending her hand. "Congratulations. The board just confirmed your spot on the Forbes billionaire list." Silence. The kind that breaks the air in half. Ethan's smile cracked first. My sister's eyes darted from me to the screen behind her as the projection changed. N.R. Vale, founder, Valetech Industries. Estimated net worth, $1.2 billion. Her hand shook as the microphone slipped. Mom froze, confusion hardening into disbelief. Ethan stammered. You can't." I turned to him, calm. "I did." He reached for my arm, desperate, whispering, "You used my prototype." I met his eyes. My prototype, the one you stole, the one she presented. The journalist's recorder caught everything. His denial, her silence, my truth. The crowd didn't cheer. They didn't need to. The fall was quiet, elegant, precise. By morning, her firm had suspended her. His investors had backed out. And I had already flown out to Zurich for the next meeting. People call it revenge. I call it correction. They built their empire on my ideas, and I simply reclaimed what was mine. Mom still calls sometimes, asking if I'll make peace. I tell her peace was the moment I stopped needing their validation. Sometimes, late at night, I replay that moment, the screen flashing, his eyes widening, her hand trembling. It wasn't anger I felt. Not even triumph. Just balance, restored finally. You see, Ethan thought I'd wait for closure. He thought I'd chase apologies. But I didn't need him to understand what he lost. He needed to feel it. When Forbes called again for an exclusive feature, I gave them the headline myself. She built what they stole and made them watch her win. Now, every morning when I read the market updates and see Vailtech rise another percentage point, I think about that dinner table, the toast midair, the silence, the way truth doesn't need to scream, it just arrives. Undeniable. He found out who took his place. And for once I didn't have to say a word.